Hello guys and welcome to my tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to self-host your website on DigitalOcean as well as creating an Ubuntu server and installing LAMP, PHP, Apache and MySQL. Let's get started. First you need of course a DigitalOcean account. To do so you can go to digitalocean.com and pricing. From here you can see the prices and it's actually pretty cheap if you think about it. It's $5 per month, and you could also do hourly, which is going to be very cheap per hour. So for developers who wants to just like play with it, this is going to be cheaper than a hosting account. By having your own server, you'll have a full access, shell access to your server, and you can do whatever with it. Just hit get started and it will take you directly to the login page to create an account, and just follow the instruction over there. This video will not go over the sign up process because it's very straightforward. Once you create an account, you'll see a page like this, and go ahead and click the create droplet button. This is gonna take a second to load. Once it's done loading, this is what you'll see. From here you can choose any operating system you want. For this video I'll go ahead and do Ubuntu version 16.04. Now scroll down, you have all these options. I'll go ahead and choose the 5 per month. That's enough for this video. And for the choose database center region, you might want to choose the closest to your location, so I'll go ahead and click that. Now once you create the box, it will not give you an option to set a password, so SSH key is one way to start with it. I'll also show the other way of resetting the password, but let's go ahead and do the SSH for now. Go ahead and click new SSH key. Let me bring the terminal now, and in the terminal you type cat tilde /.ssh and ID underscore public, which is, it looks like I don't have it right now, so let me go into the SSH folder. As you see, we don't have the files that we're looking for. We have only authorized keys. If you don't have those files, let's go ahead and create ones. To do so, you type SSH keygen and hit enter. Hit enter for the file name, enter for the phrase, and same one, enter. Now you see this command generated two files, idrsa and idrsa.pub, and this is the file that we're after. Let's go ahead and cat it. To view the content of that file, you type cat and the file name, hit enter. This is your SSH key. This is the whole thing. Copy it and paste it into DigitalOcean. And the name, give it a name. I'll give it this for now. Add SSH key. And that's it. Keep the rest as default. How many droplets? If you want to generate multiple servers at once, you can do it from here. I will keep it one for now. Hit create to create our server. Now it's loading. Now this is the progress bar, is generating the server. It's gonna take a sec. It's going pretty fast actually. And there you go, it's done. Now let's click on it. This is the dashboard for our new server, and this is our IP address. This is like your domain name. Let's log into our server through the terminal. Let me clean up. To SSH, we're gonna need two things: the user and the IP address. The user for the new installation is root, and we can get the IP from the dashboard. Copy that, paste it in, hit enter. Say yes to add it to known hosts, and we're in. This is our new Ubuntu server. If you guys decided to go without an SSH and you would like to use a password, or your SSH didn't work, you can go to access after you finish installation of the Ubuntu, hit access, and then reset root password. After you click that, an email will be sent with the temporary password. Go ahead and check your email with the temporary password. Here we go, I just got it. Let me exit this. Let me bring the terminal in. Now just type SSH and the user is root at the IP address that we have. Hit enter. And it's gonna ask for the current password, which is the temporary, and now it asks for a new password. That's it, we're in. Now let's go ahead and install Apache, PHP, MySQL, but before that you need to run apt-get update. Hit enter, and it's gonna take a second. It's done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste the code for the Apache and PHP and MySQL. Oops, you'll see the line of code that I just pasted in on the screen. Now it's downloading all those libraries. It's gonna take a second. Now this is prompts you for MySQL with the password for user root, so I'll go ahead and put root for both. Let me bring the code actually. So this is the line that I just copied and pasted in the terminal. I'll try to include this file in the description. Now once it's done, we're gonna need to run MySQL secure installation. This will ask for the password for the user root. We just put it, which is root, and it asks for the validation. I don't need it, I'll say no. Do I want to change the password for root? No. Yes. Remove anonymous? Yes. Disallow remote login for root. This actually depends on you, whether you want to disallow it or allow it. For security reasons, you might want to disallow it. To remove the test databases, yes. Reload, yes. That's it. Now all those libraries, Apache, PHP, and MySQL, are installed on our servers. But before we begin, we need to restart our Apache for the changes to take effect. To verify that Apache is installed, let's go ahead and copy the IP address and paste it in. And there you go. This is the default page for Apache, which tells us that Apache was installed successfully. Now let's go ahead and verify that PHP was installed successfully. Let me open the terminal, and the root, the web root for your website is actually on the Apache page right here. This is your web root, and this is the page that you're seeing is index.html. So let's cd into that folder, and as you see, we have index.html, and this is the exact page that you're watching. Let's go ahead and create index.php. I'm gonna make a simple PHP file that will output PHP parameters. Once you're done, Control X to exit and Y to save it. Enter. Now if we refresh the page, as you can see, nothing has changed. And that's because the Apache configuration order. So let's go ahead and fix that. We need this code to open the file for that. Let me expand here so you see the full line. Now let's go ahead and make this first index HTML to index.php, and let's go ahead to do the PHP to HTML. Now this is how Apache goes. It goes by it looks for PHP right now first. If it doesn't find it, then it goes and looks for CGI and so on. Let's save our changes and exit. Now for the changes to take effect, we have to restart our Apache. And now let's go ahead and refresh the page. There you go. Now we made Apache look for PHP first and then HTML. Now the next command is for htaccess. So if you're planning on using htaccess, you might want to run this to activate it. Let me go ahead and copy this and paste it into the terminal. Now it tells me that I need to restart my Apache for the changes to take effect. There you go. Now this is optional, but I like to install Git because I use it all the time. So if you use Git, you might go ahead and copy and paste it, install it, and we're done. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope someone will find this video helpful. Thank you for watching.